Oh my god, look at her little, like... What the fuck was that?
Welcome back, my delinquents. We actually have an absolutely terrifying VTuber case today about the imp VTuber Camila, and warning, it's kind of spooky. You probably saw it in the beginning of the video, if I put it there, of what seems to be someone breaking into our house. And we have some information about this, that it seems to be confirmed that it was a stalker, which this will turn into me ranting again about the dangers of parasocial. And I just want to clarify before we go even further to this story, don't do this. VTubers may be nice to you on stream. They may be friendly with you. They are not your friends. They are not your family. They are not your girlfriend. Do not go to their home. Do not approach them in public. Do not do these things. Okay? It is dangerous. It is terrifying. Okay? And if you feel yourself becoming too parasocial to a VTuber, please seek help. Well, that's my PSA before we get into the story, but let's get into the story of what actually happened on stream just yesterday. Okay, so we're going to start off with the clip here and talk about it. This was also picked up by Dextero, which other, like, big channels here talking about this, because it was actually a very creepy incident, and I'm going to be honest, even watching this, it spooked the hell out of me, like, because this actually sounds terrifying. But let's get into the clip before we go into Camila's response and talking about this. But nobody panic. The police have been involved in the situation and it seems to be resolved. But let's get into it.
Lena's is so cute too. Oh my god, look at her little, like... What the fuck was that?
Honestly, I had a stroke hearing this, but yeah, that sounds terrifying.
What the fuck was that? Chat. What the... Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, that was terrifyingly loud. And Camila did try to continue with their stream for a bit as they checked this out, then updated that someone was trying to get into their home, and then not long, I would say within the next 5 minutes, ended stream. I'm assuming because they called the police, as they go into the details of that in their Twitter posts. And I want to say in this that this is like anyone's worst nightmare, someone trying to get into their house. And I think at this time they weren't sure if someone was breaking in or something else. And it seems to be confirmed that it seems to be her stalker, as they were saying something similar to they were friends with Camila. But let's go into their response before we go too much into it and into the parasocial activities, etc. Okay, so first response, around 23 hours ago, someone during the evil stream yesterday knocked on my window and then went away, so I assumed it was nothing, but turns out it wasn't nothing, because someone tried breaking into my home during my stream just now. Which I would think is normal. Most people would hear things outside their home and not think twice about it. The cops have already dealt with him. We are okay. W to the panic button on my desk. We finished talking to the officers, considering the person I only ever interacted was when I was live makes him believe it was a stalker. He also said the guy kept repeating, "She's my friend, it's okay." And seeing she doesn't know who this is, it is very likely it's someone from her stream or online, air quotes. Not saying it's automatically one of her, like, regular fans. It could just be someone who sees her regularly online, etc., who thinks they're, air quotes, friends, and has just rocked up to her house for some reason, which I can't believe someone has gotten a hold of her address somehow, among other things. It's kind of terrifying to think. But luckily it seems to at least be resolved for now, but stalking situations sadly tend to be more long-term. I just want to say here that this is despicable behavior. This should never happen. And guys, if you are feeling like you're entitled to a VTuber's time, presence, or to be in their personal space, you really need to take a step back, seek a mental health professional or something at least, because this is behavior that is becoming dangerous to other people around them, and it turned very, very dangerous quickly. Stalking is like the first symptom of very extreme behavior. Obviously, there's a lot of things before that, but this is when it starts to escalate from online just having a fascination to in real life harassment. And I hope Camila is doing okay now and everything can continue as normal and this person gets removed. Unfortunately, a lot of countries have not the best stalking laws, so I hope this is resolved and the police in our area takes this seriously. Guys, be better than this. Don't do this kind of stuff to your V. And that seems to be where the story is kind of left at the moment, and I don't think we should be digging around for any more information because this should be resolved by the police. Ideally, that's going to be the safest way to do it. But I'm going to go on to a rant into parasocial and unacceptable behavior and some of the signs of parasocial, because I feel like this is becoming a bigger problem in the VTubing community where the parasocialism is going more and more extreme than ever, and people are feeling a certain entitlement to their VTubers or in general to streamers. And I think you should be aware of the signs of how to notice if behavior of other people or yourself are getting out of control. Because a lot of people don't understand what parasocial is. Parasocial is relationships that are one-sided relationships where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. See, this is very common in entertainment, and this is the crux of the thing, is it's a one-sided relationship where the person is watching the VTuber streamer entertainment, they think they have a closer relationship than they actually do. And it's a kind of delusion, realistically, that has turned toxic, because usually at some point they either think they are entitled to this extra time because they have this special bond, or they become bitter to the fact that they don't have that. And it just becomes more of an obsession than just a normal entertainer and viewer. Some signs of this is intense compulsive feelings towards celebrities or VTubers, etc. You see this a lot from certain kind of VTubers where they have people like defending them no matter what and just obsessively tweeting about them, obsessively watching all their things, obsessively talking about them. Pretty much obsessive is the biggest underlining thing, that everything is about their favorite VTuber, and if they do not get the attention they desire, it becomes toxic. And if you say anything against their favorite or the one they're becoming parasocial with, they tend to get very aggressive. And if you find yourself becoming angry or resentful due to your interest in VTubers or entertainers, it might be time to take a step back. It is not too late to step back from these situations and regain control. And it's perfectly fine to enjoy entertainers. It's perfectly fine to enjoy VTubers, but there is a healthy way to do it and a safe way. Because the last thing you want is to create an unsafe environment, girls and guys, and they have to stop VTubing because of the situation is just so unsafe. Yeah, so this is my normal rant. I always go on about parasocial. Be aware of your friends, reach out to people, be aware of the boundaries of your VTubers, okay? Be aware. This kind of stuff, you will end up accidentally scarring them for life and being more harmful than anything to your relationship with the creator, because they will never want to be around you in these situations. But that's just a bit of a rant on this. And I want people to really be aware of this and be aware of the outcomes of these situations, because stalking is very serious. It is a crime. You should not do it. It is very, very bad. I cannot underline that enough. But I hope Camila is doing better, and send your well wishes over to her, as this is probably a very creepy situation and terrifying in general. But guys, that's just my little rant on this. A little bit of a dive into this case. It's not a long one, but I felt it's like important to talk about it. The fact that it happens, seeing it's going around everywhere, but also about the fact of the dangers of parasocial and uncontrollable behaviors, fantasies, or intense personal compulsive feelings towards your celebrities or entertainment providers that can become unhealthy. But sorry for the intense rants, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. What do you think of this situation? What do you think of this person? And what do you think can really be done to try and stop this kind of activities? And can anything be done? You can also check the links in the description for the Patreon and other things. And I'll catch you next time, my delinquents.